when I delivered condoms to a hotel. The one who opened the door was my ex. I pretended not to know her and left in a rush. Then I rode my e-bike home like a mess. But at an intersection, a Range Rover knocked me to the ground. Right after that, a woman in red high heels came over to me. She crouched down. "Are you okay? I didn't mean to hit you." As she said that, she opened her Gucci bag and took out a stack of cash. It looked like about 2,000 or 3,000. "Take this money for now. Go to a nearby hospital and get checked. I have something really urgent to handle." After saying that, she shoved the money into my hand and got up to leave. But she quickly crouched down again, took a pen from her bag, and casually wrote a phone number on a sticky note. Then she handed me her ID, along with the note. "If anything comes up, call me anytime. My name is Licia." When I looked down at her ID, she had already turned and left. The whole thing took less than a minute. We barely even talked to each other. The white Range Rover drove off. I struggled to get up from the ground. After that, I pushed my e-bike home alone. I was holding the woman driver's ID. It was already midnight. After hesitating for a moment, I still picked up my phone and called her. No one answered the first time. A minute later, I called a second time. This time, she rejected it. I felt a little unwilling and called a third time. This time, it finally went through. Her impatient voice came from the other end. "Who is this? Say what you need, quick," I said politely. "You just hit me with your car." "I'm sorry." Her attitude changed instantly. She apologized over and over. "That was my fault. I'm really sorry. Which hospital are you at now? Did you get checked? What did the doctor say?" Her tone made me feel a lot better. I said calmly, "I'm fine, but my e-bike is a little cracked. As long as you're okay. How much is the bike? I'll pay. The money you gave me is enough to fix it. Your ID is still with me. When is it convenient for you to pick it up? Can we do it now?" she asked, sounding uncertain. "I'm tied up right now. Can I have a friend pick it up?" Then I gave her my address. After hanging up, I sat on a wooden stool and rubbed yun and bayao on myself. About half an hour later, I heard someone knock on the door. I opened it and saw 4 men outside. The one in front looked about my age. The 3 behind him were big and strong. The man in front looked at me and asked, "Were you the one who called?" "Yes, Before I could finish," he asked impatiently, "Is Licia's ID with you?" "It's in my room." Before I could get the words out, he punched me in the face. Then he kicked me in the stomach. I didn't even know what was happening before I was beaten to the ground. I tried to get back up, but his foot came right at my face. Instantly, I tasted blood in my mouth. My roommate Liu Qiang, who often drank with me next door, opened his bedroom door, glanced over, then quickly shut it again. The man came over to me and stepped on my arm with his leather shoe. He asked coldly, "Where's the ID?" I wanted to speak, but half my face felt numb. I couldn't say a word. The man turned around and said to the other 3, "Go look for it." The ID and the note were on the desk in my bedroom. The men who went in found them fast and handed them to him. He glanced at the ID, then happily put it in his pocket. The foot on my arm pressed down even harder. Then he said coldly, "You blind idiot. You picked the wrong person to scam. I'm warning you right now. If you dare bother that woman again, I'll kill you." After that, he kicked me hard again and turned to leave. But before he reached the door, he seemed to remember something. He turned and walked into my bedroom, took out my phone, and smashed it hard on the floor in front of me. Once he made sure it was completely broken, he swaggered away. After they left, I sat alone by the bed, a 7 yuan Hung Tashan cigarette smoked between my fingers. I couldn't understand why the world was always so unfair.